Welcome to Skyler Jarvis Media.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Skyler Jarvis.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Skyler Jarvis Show. This is your host, Skyler Jarvis. And today, I got my boy Carson over here.
Hey,
And we're just going to be seeing what our brains cough up.
should we say good evening, good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
good morning, good riddance, good day,
Good night.
good night, good, good, good.
Bonjour.
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah.
There's also like, there's all kinds of things that you could say. Oh, fuck.
For sure, man. So, what have you been up to, Carson? I've been hearing around the bush that you've been making music videos.
Shit, yeah, man. I've been making all kinds of music videos, bro. I've been all over the damn place nowadays.
I hear you, man. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on, bro. You got a podcast, you got a vlog, you got a gaming channel.
Yes, sir.
You got all kinds of stuff going there, man. And
I sure do.
hats off to you, man, because you could tell that you put a lot of effort into it.
I appreciate that, Skyler. Yeah, bro, I do. But I go pretty ham, man. I tend to go pretty ham. I got a bunch of different ventures to do. I like to do a bunch of different things, and I find that a problem sometimes because it's
Right.
yeah,
Right.
it's like I don't become, because you ever heard of the saying jack of all trades, master of none?
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically like that too. I think that I'm having that kind of predicament going on. It's like I am doing this and this and this and this, and then like I'm trying to master all of them, but it's like I don't have enough time to master all of them.
You gave me an opportunity to do this podcast, man, and for that I'm forever grateful. It gives me something to do.
Bro, don't even sweat it, Skyler.
I've always liked talking to people, and sometimes when I do these podcasts, I just don't know what I'm talking about. I got so much going on in my mind, bro, and
Oh yeah.
you
just gotta throw it out there.
It's hard to break it down.
Yeah, that's a good thing too, though, that you just have so much going on like in your head, like because some people have nothing going on in their head,
Right, and oh yeah, man, and I mean, I whatever I do, man, I try to stay committed to it.
Yeah.
So if I continue to do these podcasts, that's what I'm doing, man, and I'm gonna do the best I can at it.
Some people want to do like online content.
Right.
They want to be online, and then some people are like really want to become famous to an extent. Some people are just in it to become famous, and most of the time
it don't work out.
Most of the time it don't work out like that,
Exactly.
And I see a bunch of people. Well, I've talked to a few different people. I'm not going to say a bunch of people, but I've talked to a few different people that have been doing online stuff, and they are just like I ask them straight up, like, why are you doing this? And then they're like, I just want to be famous. And I'm like, whoa, like that's
Right. You got
like I don't know about all of that now.
I like doing it because it gives me something to do, and it help whoever becomes friends with me or is family, and they tune in and they watch this podcast and they get they stay in tune with where my mind is at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And
I was saying for those people that was saying that, I was saying that those people, they don't really like. There's those people, and then there's the other people that want to do stuff on social media or do stuff on the internet and whatnot. It's just like they're not comfortable. They're very self-conscious, or they're really like insecure about putting themselves out there online.
right.
And that's what I really like, that you don't care about that. That's really cool, because some people even our age, like even there are people that'll get on the podcast and they'll get on my podcast and then they won't they kind of shut down. They're not the same person that they were.
Right.
You know? And I don't think that that's, well, it's not even that they're not the same person. It's just they're more shy, if you would, because they're not used to
They're not
used to doing the thing of talking, because they're self-conscious of the fact that whenever you're talking on the camera, you're talking to the public and you're talking to anybody that watches it. So if somebody watches it, it could be anybody in the world. And then whenever somebody watches it, they see who you are, what kind of person you are. And some people kind of struggle with who they are versus who they portray themselves to be on the internet. So then they kind of come to a little conundrum, and then it gets kind of hard for them to gets kind of hard for them to think about the fact that how they interact with people, or how they talk amongst the public may not be what they're trying to portray on the internet.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, to each his own, but it is pretty hard to kind of keep up with some sort of character whenever you're constantly talking to people in long form content, like a podcast or just long form conversations.
Right.
That's why, whenever you see the interviews, how come Biden won't do any uncut interviews? Because this is the podcast on here. But I don't want to stray off into politics. I'm just giving you that as an example.
I understand. I understand completely what you're saying, because he doesn't do any uncut interviews, because he just he says a lot of stuff that just people won't go over well. Yeah.
And we'll talk about it in a minute, but what was you going to say beforehand with that?
I was going to say, man, when I first started doing these podcasts, I was so nervous, bro. I was getting on here and I was like, okay, I've never done a podcast like this. So
yeah, most people haven't. Most people don't get the opportunity to.
And eventually I just came in here and I let my mind just take me wherever and talk about whatever on here.
Yeah.
And I've always liked talking to people, and that's I've always enjoyed. I've been a social butterfly. I was in high school, middle school. I would talk to anybody.
You're an extrovert.
Right. I mean, I'm in between introverted and extroverted in certain situations, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and also it can have to do with comfortability.
Right.
If you know the person more, then you are more apt to talk more to them.
Right.
That makes sense. So you consider yourself somewhat, I consider myself more of a introverted extrovert, because I'm extroverted at heart, but
you're really introverted.
I choose to stay home and just not interact with a bunch of people. I would rather not.
Right.
It's not because I just don't like people. It's just that I just don't like being around a lot of people for a long period of time.
Right. I mean, for me,
it's somewhat like that. I don't think it's completely that, because
right.
I can stand it. I just not.
You just don't usually go out in public a lot.
Yeah, not even that. I just prefer doing my own thing in my own little world.
Right.
And then but if people want to go out or something, and then I got everything that I need to do done, then I'm okay, well, we can do that.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and I don't mind it, but I mean, I'm just not gonna necessarily go out of my way to be around a whole bunch of people for prolonged periods of time.
for me, it was, especially during COVID, it was like I really wanted to be around somebody because all my friends up here, I went to school down to GMS for 4 years.
Yeah.
Full time. So by the time I came back, everybody was doing college and moving on and just, living their lives. And I was just coming back home and, but I'm really glad I got, I had those times because it made me realize, whenever I started having stuff to do again, like this podcast, it made me appreciate it even more and want to do it.
Yeah, it goes along with like the saying of you don't know what you got till you lose it or something like that.
Right, exactly.
And I mean that basically just kind of like highlights what you take for granted,
Oh, yeah.
because you just have, like, most people are, especially in America, are beyond blessed. They're blessed beyond belief, but they take for granted that, and then I do it myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think about it. I think about it sometimes too, because we are pretty fortunate compared to a bunch of other people in the world.
Definitely. I mean, there's always somebody that's had it worse. I try to think on the positive side of life. Like,
Yeah.
there's sometimes people do have crappy days, but then there's always a bunch of good days for every bad day.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool, Skyler. That's pretty cool that you said that. That's dang. That means that you're an optimistic person.
Definitely.
You consider yourself an optimistic person?
Definitely, man. I mean,
Yeah, that's definitely awesome.
I was
I can't stand being around people that are all the time that were like
pessimistic,
and they just don't like anything to do with anybody or anything at all.
There's just my mama. She, I'm always telling her, like, when she goes to do something, it'll be like, now watch it not work. And I said, Mama, stop being so negative. You
Now
know
watch
what they
it
say,
not work.
You know what they say. You know what they say about an attitude like that.
What do they say?
Negativity breeds negativity.
Oh, because a fire with fire only makes more fire.
Yep. Makes a bigger fire.
I actually like the glass is half full, not half empty.
That's another good one.
I actually love that.
That's another good one.
Yeah, I have fun every day. Like, really. Like, I legitimately, I have a great time every day. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I can be, in a really shitty situation. Like, I'll complain some. I'll complain to you about whatever the fuck's going on. But that's not me complaining because I think that it's negative. It's just me complaining because just to talk,
Right. Really. I get what you're saying, man.
Because I'm damn all over the place all the time. So I'm like, man, I'm bored up.
Everybody,
constantly.
Bro, I got so much energy sometimes.
Yeah.
That
you just start doing jumping jacks.
I'll just start walking around the house. And just walking from one end of the house to the other.
I tend to do that whenever I'm on the phone.
And I do it, and I just bump my music and go.
You just bump your music and go.
Just do laps around the house. Just go.
Man,
I'll go from Mama's bathroom, and then go to her bedroom, and then through the living room, go in my room.
You got the zoomies.
Yeah.
You get the zoomies and stuff like that.
Well, I stay in motion, man. You gotta stay.
Hey, an object in motion stays in motion.
Body at rest stays at rest.
Hey, we got the bars up in here. We're spitting today.
We're spitting,
dude. That's crazy.
Like rappers.
Yeah, That's crazy that you you get the zoomies. You get the zoomies every day like that.
Oh, you talk about somebody getting the zoomies. Harper.
You got to give people the context of who Harper is.
Harper is my dog. Well, my mom's dog.
Yeah.
She's got a white head and then a black body. I don't know how else to explain it. But
that's a perfect
she is a hyper dog.
What kind of How about let's start off with the kind of dog that it is.
What kind of dog is? I think she's a pit.
Bro, you didn't even start with the damn. You just started off with a description of it. It may be a pit. We don't know. It's a black head, white body. White head, black body. Golly.
Oh, boy.
And you think it's a pit. Wow, man.
Bro, mama just picked that dog up from random. Harper and Doug.
That dog was just been around. It just showed up one day and it just started sticking around.
No, Harper, it was actually they had her at the dog pound.
Yeah.
And mama seen a picture of her and she just she shared it so other people could see it, and I guess nobody wanted it, so she couldn't stop thinking about the dog.
Yeah.
And she took Buddy up there. She took Buddy up there to see if Buddy was okay, because Buddy's our big dog.
How many dogs is there?
There's 4 now.
Oh, 4, okay.
Yeah, but this was the third one, Harper. So, Mama picks her up. Mama picks her up, and she comes home. She's got one of them cones on her head. And she's just going
around her neck. Harper.
Yeah. So she's going from place to place, and that cone's just knocking into everything, bro.
I can only bet, man. I bet that was a sight to see, man. Daggum. I bet you just been. Man. I thought you was just like hearing all kinds of things just falling over.
Oh man. I remember
Harper the Mutt. That thing goes insane, don't it?
Oh man, when we get in the door, she'll get the zoomies.
As soon as you get in the door.
As soon as we get, I mean,
you start going insane.
I can't even step out of the house for 5 minutes, and this dog will go crazy every time I come back in.
Man, I can't even step out of the house anymore.
No,
I can't even go outside.
I mean, it's like
I get sunburnt.
You get sunburnt
as soon as I step outside. Yeah.
Daggone, bro.
Daggone it, man. And especially how the weather's been nowadays. As soon as I step outside, I'll probably dry up.
Yeah.
I'll probably shrivel up.
We don't want that to happen.
It'd be something else though. Anyways, what was you saying, sir? I kind of cut you off. You can't even. Oh yeah, you can't even go outside.
I can't even go outside without, for 5 minutes. I'll be gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And then that thing still got the zoomies.
And I come in and Harper just goes wild.
Harper's a bugger.
Yeah.
Harper bugs out bad.
I mean, she's a good dog. She's a good cuddle dog when she calms down.
She just ain't worth nothing outside of that.
No, I mean, she's a good dog. She's really hyper. And she...
Harper.
Harper the
It's Harper.
Harper the hyper. Yeah, that's what Mama calls her.
Harper.
Harper.
Yeah.
Harper.
That's like the shit that they say up north. Harper.
Harper.
They don't have Sundrop up north. They ain't got Cheerwine up north either.
Bar Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Bar Harbor.
Oh. Bar Hopper. bar hopping, Peter popping, shift knobbing, crack crobbing, and back throbbing. That's hot. That's Harper. Man, that's tough.
Dang, yeah, man.
That thing that'll make you go off, won't it?
Heck yeah.
Shoot, yeah, dude. Shoot, yeah. Crack you up a dang corner and throw it around the wop. You know what I mean, man?
Oh, shit, man.
Thank y'all for coming to the Skyler Jarvis Show. Subscribe or we're burning your house down.
No, I had Carson crying last night, man.
No, for real. We got to tell him that. We got to tell him everything now. We got to tell him exactly what we're going to do now.
Bro, we
gotta tell them all.
Me and Carson. So I made a joke on the last podcast that at the end that if you didn't like him, subscribe, that we were coming after you.
Yeah.
And so me and Carson were just clowning around after that.
Uh-huh.
And I just came up with the idea. We're gonna break into your house and take your phone, subscribe on them, and then we're gonna burn the house down.
But you didn't even say the last part at first. It gradually escalated to "we'll burn your house down."
Yep.
It didn't start out like that. It just started out as if you don't subscribe, we're gonna pull up to your house and then we're gonna subscribe for you. And then it turned into we're gonna break into your house and subscribe to this shit for you. or we was gonna break into your house. Not we, he was. Skyler Jarvis himself. He'll break into your house, take your phone, subscribe, and then we're burning your house down.
I had Carson on. I had him crying, man.
Yeah, you did.
He was trying to do the podcast, and every time I kept saying something, he was just like, he would start laughing so daggone hard. He was like, Skyler, no. No,
that shit had me dying, man. Bro. I was cracking up, man, bad.
You was peeing your pants.
I really was, real bad, man. I was trying my best not to. It actually felt like I was gonna die, man. That's how bad I was laughing.
Man, I get to laughing so hard. I get to watching some of these reels on Facebook.
Yeah,
and the sounds just start.
The sounds just are insane, ain't they?
Right, something will crack me up, and I'll just start laughing
really hard.
Off. Yes.
No, bro, that ain't good. No, it is good.
It is.
What is the last thing that you laughed super duper hard at?
Oh, good gosh. What happened last night?
Oh yeah, man. No, that really, I haven't had a laugh like that in years, man. I really hadn't, man. Before that, man, I was in a deep dark depression.
That's what happens when you hang with the boss.
Hang with the boss.
Hang with the boss.
The sky boss.
The sky boss.
You know, I was actually gonna put your YouTube name as Sky Boss, but I looked it up. I was looking up Sky Boss on YouTube, and that's what I was. I don't know if I told you or not. I don't remember if I told you.
I think so when we were creating the channel.
Yeah, bro. And I was like asking you what kind of names were good, and then I said that I was gonna do Sky Boss, but every time that I looked on, like,
there was
holy shit. We got a guest up in here. Seth the Meth.
Seth the Meth on death.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Seth, you want to come and join the Skyler Jarvis Show?
Bro, we've been rolling for 24 minutes. Heck yeah.
I think we're down for another good 40.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro. Okay, Seth.
All right, so we're gonna keep on.
Yeah, man. I don't even remember what I was saying.
We were
laughing.
We were laughing so hard.
Yeah. What did you say? Oh yeah. Before that, I was saying. Before that, I hadn't laughed in years.
Before that, I think it was when I was trying to tell you about the pool.
Yeah.
How we used to play pool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was pretty dang funny, man. That was very, very funny, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna take next time Seth goes to Randolph's. I'm gonna show him how we used to play pool.
Man. How did you used to play pool?
You don't remember?
Yeah, well, you explained it to me once before.
So we would. They really didn't want us using the pool things.
Yeah.
You know,
the pool sticks.
The pool sticks. In case somebody
got hurt.
Right.
Somebody got poked.
So what we did.
Whoa.
What we did, we would take the balls. We would put them all on the table.
And this is everybody?
Yeah. Well,
dang.
At least my crew did.
Really?
So my crew, yeah. So we would take the balls and put them all on the table. Then we would take our hands and try to push them. And you couldn't do like this and direct, balls to it.
Yeah.
You just had to hit it like that and hope it would go in somewhere.
Oh.
And if it went off in the floor, you had to go look for it.
Because I remember you explaining it, but I don't remember exactly how you said that it went.
So.
And then you'd have to go up under there.
We'd have to go up underneath the pool table.
And get all the balls. Get back up, get them out of the crate, and start over again. Yeah, you had to put them in the crate again.
Yep. No. Yeah. We would start the process.
So you would still start off with like a cue ball.
Yeah, we would start off with however many balls came with the.
Wait, hold on. How would you know which ones to hit?
How did
you keep score, first of all?
Well, there would be one team. There would be one guy on one side of the board. Or there would be a guy on each side of the board. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Sometimes it was just 3, 2
on each corner.
Right.
I got you.
Sometimes there wasn't like 4, but most of the time it was either 2 or 3. But anyway, we would all try to get the balls in the hole.
Yeah.
And then we would send somebody, like we would take turns. We would take turns. We would take turns going under to get the balls.
Yeah. And you're like, good luck.
That lucky person had to go. Yeah.
That one lucky person
had to go underneath the ball table.
Yeah.
And get the balls. They were mostly all in a line, so when I had to go down there,
so it was fairly easy to get.
Yeah, it was fairly easy to get
for you.
Yeah, I don't know about Randolph's how they work, but
oh yeah, man, yeah, that is insane.
That is very much so.
Even, bro, that's confusing, man.
It is. I mean. But for a blind person, that's what we did.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How was they able to, like, even the fully blind people?
Yes.
How many fully blind people are there? Like, was there at your school?
Gosh, there was several.
Was there more fully blind people than just partially blind?
It was a mix of both.
Oh, okay. You popping in here, Seth?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I could.
Heck yeah, you can, bro. I'll just scoot
Set
over
the
here,
meth on
man. You
death.
got
Come
you.
on, man.
You got you some room right here. We can definitely get you a dadgum. Here, bro. I'll hand you this mic.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Heck yeah, bro.
Thank you for letting me be on here, Skyler. This is I appreciate it.
No problem. Hey, have a minute.
Yo, Seth. Well, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man? It's going.
We're back
good.
here on the podcast. Here you go,
Yeah.
Skyler.
Feels like it's been a while.
Podcast. Come on.
Feels like it's been 10 decades.
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks.
Or a decade and a half. Here you go, Skyler.
Thank
Crazy
you.
weekend,
Thank you. Thank
too.
you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Eli might pull up in a little while.
Nice. Get him on the pod.
Yeah, I told him I'll be back at 8, and it's 8:19 right now. So
Dag now.
he might pull up, he might not. If not,
Okay.
that's chill. I'm gonna try and get to the gym tonight. I haven't really been going. I need to go.
Probably not. He probably won't show up.
I was just telling Carson next time you went to Randolph's, I was probably gonna go with you.
Yeah, if you wanna. We gotta retry that.
One more time.
It's a,
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be
boy.
down.
Gat me up, Skyler. Okay. Yeah, other hand. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. That's awesome. What was you going to say, Seth to death?
I was gonna say it'd be like a cool vlog or something, you know.
Oh yeah.
vlog,
Man, that would be a good
That
vlog.
would be a good vlog,
That would be
man.
a good vlog to start my channel out with.
Yeah, bro. We got to
that'd be
get you
cool.
some more stuff
Yeah.
on your channel,
Did
man.
y'all,
Yeah.
did y'all ever play like any card games or anything like that?
Yeah, in GMS, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, like did they have was there like
We played bingo in the cottage, I think.
Okay, I didn't because I was
Or
thinking,
no, we played bingo.
Is there like braille cards?
we
That's what I
played
was
bingo.
They must have braille cards
where they
somewhere.
could, be like, oh, that's a 9.
Oh
Wait, you
god.
So I
played
played
bingo?
that.
We played bingo in Crockett Peeler.
Oh, I thought you was going to
It's-
say Crocodile Dundee.
No, it was a.
Dude,
it's a
that's-
kitchen. It's basically for independent living. It basically taught you how to cook, how to make your own shit. Basically.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you say something about like the blockhouse?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
wasn't the
A
blockhouse.
It was
This
something completely different.
Yeah, this
Remember
was
that?
during the
Yeah,
school
we had-
day.
That was the last episode, the blockhouse.
Yeah.
The blockhouse.
You remember the blockhouse?
Yeah.
Is it raining?
Ew, bro.
It's raining bad?
It probably might be.
Are you wet right now?
Now.
It wasn't rain. Well, there was a bunch of storm clouds when I got here.
Really?
So if it is raining, then
Then it's raining hard.
if it's raining, it's pouring.
It's, there's probably an old man snoring somewhere if you think about it.
Probably my dad.
Your dad, Brad. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dad Brad.
Hell yeah.
He had
Come
a-
on.
Yeah.
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 Working hard, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, I showed Skylar the different way, the other way like this.
Oh yeah, where you lock in.
Yeah, we gotta show them the different. Here, hold your hand
We
out,
showed the
Skylar.
pinky one?
Yeah, this is the other one. And then you come out, and then you end up like you did on that other one, like this, and then yeah.
you hook- you
Hold on,
basically
but
hook it
come
at the
back.
end.
Yeah, bring your hand back over here. Hold on, look like this. Now, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now try it one more time, but do your hand to the side a little bit, like this right here. Yeah, there you go. Hold it out like that. Let's try one more time. Heck yeah! Then you
Heck
gotta
yeah.
snap your finger afterwards. But then the one that I was doing with Seth is like this. Now hold your hand out again,
Yeah,
and then
kinda-
you slide out like that.
Yeah, and that initial
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
contact is supposed to make like a thunderous clap.
It's supposed to make like a thunderbolt, a thunderclap.
That sounds
It's supposed
like
to make it's supposed to make a
shock
sonic
wave.
boom,
bro. That sounds like something. That sounds like something, bro. That sounds like something from the Dark Tower.
Yes, it's very much. It's it's like Dark Evil Souls.
No, the Dark Tower.
That's
it's
the only-
It's a Stephen King series.
In a sonic boom of a dap.
You just do that like in a dap.
Yeah, I'll dap you up, bro. Fuck it, we'll dap up. Come on, man. Just so that we don't get in a dab deficit.
This is a weird angle to dab at.
I know it is. It's okay, bro. Yeah! Yeah! Yes!
Heck yeah.
That was phenomenal, man.
Bro.
That was a sonic boom. I don't have any eardrums now.
Huh?
I think Carson done blew his eardrums.
Yeah, I done blew my eardrums. I done blew my soul away.
Dag nab.
I just lost my dadgum soul.
Instead of blowing,
What'd you say,
blowing
honey,
your
sweetie?
eardrums.
Oh, it's over there. We'll get you the water in a little bit.
Water.
Anywho, what was you saying, Skyler Jarvis?
Oh.
He didn't even remember he was talking.
We're going on so many daggone tangents.
So
bro.
many tangents, man. We was talking about
deficits.
We was talking about
Dab
dabbing
deficits.
up. We was talking
Dab
about
bankruptcy.
yeah. We don't want to do that.
Oh,
We can. It's okay if we're in
chapter
debt a little bit, but
Chapter
we can't
11
be
dab.
chapter 11 dab deficit. Yeah, we don't need that, man.
Dang.
That would not be okay. That would be
Oh,
bad.
that wouldn't be okay.
Yeah, man. So let's get some topics in here, Skyler. Let's roll it up. We're testing you. This is your test. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, good gosh.
This is Skyler Jarvis,
This is Skyler Jarvis, everybody.
and we're gonna break into your home and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed to this, we didn't even tell Seth about
Bro,
that.
no, I heard something one day. He was sitting here chilling. He's like, if you don't subscribe, we're coming after you. And he just said it real nonchalant.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, this dude's
He really did. That was on the last episode. He said that, or no, the episode before last.
No, the episode I did.
Oh no, it is the
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah, the
I'm
last
twacking,
episode.
dude.
Bro, you're yeah. You're tweaking. You're tweaking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tweaking
You're
out.
Tweaking and geeking.
I'm tweaking
Tweaking
and
and
geeking.
geeking.
Oh
Tweaking and
man,
geeking.
I posted that on as a story, as a Snapchat story. It said tweaking and geeking.
What'd I say?
I did that earlier. Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at my Snapchat. I haven't looked at my Snapchat at all.
What?
No, not
Aw,
since
you
I.
good?
I haven't looked at it. Well, I posted on there, but I haven't looked at anything that anybody sent me. What did you say?
I can't say on here.
Okay, well, we'll keep that on wraps.
Yeah, we'll keep that on wraps.
But it was funny.
Okay.
That's what I was asking. But
I just put my crab that I have as the.
yeah.
Oh, he's still over there. He hasn't moved.
Yeehaw.
Oh man, I wish I could show these people what it is.
You could maybe.
We put the crab on top of the dadgum.
Is there a way maybe you run up there and show them?
I think that we can bring them over here. We can bring the dadgum pinata over here. It's a crab on top of a pinata.
With like. with party hats and Christmas decoration. It really kind of looks like something from Cinco de Mayo.
It looks like something more than that. It looks like something from.
Straight out of. Yeah.
Compton.
Now that's art.
Crazy old brother named Ice Cube.
Is there something else on it?
From the stupid.
What do y'all
Blues
think
Brothers
about
Co-
this?
I think that's pretty hard.
What do you think about it, Skyler?
I can't really see it.
God dang it, man. Fudge, dude. Gosh.
Why would you ask?
I didn't think about it, but like earlier today, whenever I went over to get him, I waved at him. I didn't even think about it.
Remember that? Yeah.
That one time whenever
I bet he was. I
Jalen.
bet Carson
Yeah,
was sitting there
Jalen.
thinking. I bet Carson was sitting there thinking, why ain't he waving back?
that is exactly what I said. I was like, bro, I'm over here waving at but anyways, yeah, it's like
the
that one time with
situation
Jalen.
With Jalen.
Jason, shout out Jaden.
He's the man.
He's the man with the plan. He was holding his hand, but you was fucked up for. I mean, you was messed up for that, and you went to go dap him up, and Skyler didn't want to dap you up. That's all it was.
That's all there is to it, really.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to dab him up.
Yeah, that's all it was to it.
So out of place. And I live here.
Bam!
Maybe he really didn't want to have a mob. Oh no.
Shut up.
Okay, all right. Let's get it going,
Shut
Skyler.
up, Seth.
Let's get us something going, man. What do you think about the? You say you just got to jump into it, man. What do you think
Machine Head.
Yeah.
Machine Head? You think that they're going crazy?
Yeah, I think they're on tour now.
They're on tour.
But-
Machine Head.
Yeah, but next month, August 26th, it's the 2nd year anniversary since Of Kingdom and Crown came out. Me and Mama celebrated it. We went outside and watched the sunrise that morning. It was beautiful. There's pictures of it on my Facebook. This is around that time.
What is this? Is this for like an album release? Or
Yeah.
what?
This is for...
I thought he was gonna say, is this for like a project you're working on? Or?
No, it was for Machine Head's newest album.
Is it? How long's Machine Head been around?
They've been around for like 30 some years, man.
Since the beginning of time.
like 91 or something.
I guess for
back
us,
in
it is
08.
since the beginning of time.
Actually, you're right.
For all of
That's
us.
way before the beginning of time.
That's
That's
way
what-
before we were brought into the
Yeah.
world.
Think about that, bro. So whenever you say before the beginning of time, that could actually be true.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, you know what? For you.
No, that's
Skyler
good-
Jarvis.
That's cool. Like, for somebody else, they're like, I remember that.
I remember that. And we're like, no.
Like, there's some people,
Like, I don't remember
little
that.
kids that don't remember the when the iPhone came out.
They don't remember nothing.
They just don't remember.
Yeah, little kids like 2-year-olds. They
Yeah.
don't know anything.
They ain't gonna know nothing about
They don't know nothing about nothing.
don't know
They never
nothing
paid
about
bills.
credit.
They don't know nothing about that.
They might not ever have to write a check.
They probably won't ever.
And they probably won't ever drive a gas-powered car.
Yeah.
They don't
probably
remember
won't.
when Judas Priest Stained Class came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whenever Seth and Barson did a magnificent sonic deficit dab up. Yeah, something conjuring like that.
Or when
it's almost like a spell.
Sky Bosses 2004 came out.
Oh man, that was before Tom.
That was before time.
He dropped an album before.
Yeah, he dropped 2 albums. He dropped 2004 and he dropped Death of Mumble Rap.
Who?
Sky Boss.
What is his real name?
Mutt Dog Alexander.
Mud Dog Alexander. That's actually too insane, Skeller.
I was just thinking of something messed up to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My vocabulary's been restricted,
Mine as well.
but that's okay.
But that's okay.
I'm ready to use some big words.
Yeah, we can use some big words. Have you ever heard of supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? You ever heard of that word, Skyler?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. Did you ever learn that word?
Yeah,
Peter
but
Papa
let me
picked a
tell
pickle
you,
pickle peppers.
For me,
Uh-huh.
that stuff's hard.
That stuff is
How many peppers
Making
did Peter
sense is
Papa
already
pick?
hard enough.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Hey,
don't even
guys.
care about making sense about that.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers, how many peppers did Peter Piper pick?
12.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh, that's hard. See, I
10
never got
ounces-
that.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah, I always be
You
like,
can't do that?
probably not.
How much
Bro,
wood could a
Seth,
woodchuck chuck?
I know you can.
Wait,
I know,
was
we
it-
know you can.
We know
Wait,
you
wait.
We know you
How-
can.
Let's see. How much wood could a
Woodchuck chuck.
if
If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Yeah, and
See,
then
but
you-
I just can't do it quick.
how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck
That's the main
wood?
thing.
How much
In
wood could a
elementary
woodchuck
school,
chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah.
Somebody came to me and was like, "Hey, say this 3 times fast
Uh-huh.
in a row," and I was like, "Dang, I'm gonna lose this game."
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's like those
learning.
tongue twisters.
Yeah, it's kind of also like learning Busta Rhymes' verse on "Look at Me Now" by Chris
Look at me
Brown.
now. Look
You know
at
that
me
song?
Yeah, that
Look at
stuff's
me now.
crazy.
Whenever that first came
I'm
out,
getting paper.
yeah, whenever that first came out, it was like really crazy because Chris Brown was rapping fast in it, and you're like, whoa, this is hard. And then you hear Busta Rhymes. I remember the first time I heard that song. Then you hear Busta Rhymes busting rhymes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Busta Rhymes. That's the song that got me into Busta Rhymes. I was like, whoa, you can do that. And he was rhyming full sentences. And when Eminem did Rap God,
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah, that's another
someone
crazy
that I'm
one.
doing. You assuming that I'm human? What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman. When he was doing that, man,
He was really busting rhymes.
Yeah.
And his
He
name
was-
ain't even Busta Rhymes.
no, but he mentions Busta Rhymes in that song.
Really? What did he say
It's
about
a
him?
vehicle to bust the rhyme.
Oh yeah. Nah, yeah, he does. Oh wow.
Wow.
You think he was like referring to Busta Rhymes?
I think
Like,
so.
like a shout out to him.
He had to be.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that? It was like what was the name of it? I forget.
He
But
did-
but
MTV Cribs
it was oh well, yeah, that's another really cool thing. It was
or Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride. That was a
Pimp
cool.
My
That was a
Ride.
cool show.
Yeah, I
It
know
was.
exactly what you're talking about.
It was
But
a
that's
song.
not what you was
It
talking
was a
about.
song. It was like it came out in like 2010, I think.
Uh-huh.
But it was like it had Lil Wayne in it. It had Eminem. It had Drake.
Forever.
I think that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was another. That was,
Forever. It was off of like it was off a movie soundtrack.
It was. I think it
Really?
was. I
Yeah.
think it was on
was it?
also on Eminem's Relapse album.
I know it was around like 2009, 2010.
know.
But
no, because
that was pretty big.
it's definitely on the Relapse Deluxe Edition. I know that for a fact.
Maybe I can look it up. Oh well, that's the first thing.
But yeah, it was off of some sort of movie soundtrack.
I think so. But I remember hearing that song like everybody like that song was really popular back in the day.
You know what's
man.
another good one that I think is that I think is underrated for a song because most of the time, like whenever you think of songs of like 2000, sometimes people don't really think of this song, but it's like it's the one with T.I. and Eminem.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
Man,
that is such a good
That
song.
is a good song.
That's a really.
I love that
That's
song.
a really good song.
That's a good
I
song.
like T.I. Some of his stuff, like back.
I do too.
Back.
I like 2010 Eminem. Period.
What was
Yeah.
Yeah. Those 2000s period was pretty. there's some
Relapse,
really good-
recovery.
Yeah, T.I. I think T.I. don't get
A lot of people
he don't get enough credit either.
Relapse.
Nah,
I will
they
say
don't.
Relapse. Relapse is a really underrated album.
You think so?
Yes, because I mean, there's a lot of people that just straight up don't like that. Didn't like the album when it came out. They just was like, Eminem ain't. That was when people thought Eminem was starting to fall off, right?
He isn't Eminem.
But he would. I mean, that album. I didn't. I mean, I remember the first time I heard it. I didn't like it the first time I heard it, and then I went back, and that was the album my dad played the most, and when he was around me. So, that album. Whenever I put on that album, it reminds me of that.
Oh yeah. Man, I
And it
haven't
just-
listened to that really in a long time,
And
and I don't even think I've listened to the whole
man,
thing
It
all the way through.
it was it. Whenever I thought of it that way, I looked at it in a brand new light, and it was just like, man, this album's really good.
Yeah.
2009, 2010, and then the Marshall Mathers LP2.
Oh yeah, that's
I
a
think
good one.
If he would have continued, like, I feel like Revival, it wasn't like, I don't think it was like a complete trash album, but I think there was definitely a few songs that just wasn't Eminem, period.
On Marshall Mathers LP2?
No, on Revival.
Oh, like what?
I don't know. I just
Like whenever he did all those different accents.
no. I meant on Revival.
Oh, on Revival.
Relapse is a good album.
Relapse. That's the one that I'm
accents-
talking about. Is Relapse.
I actually like the accents because it's like, he's bending words in different ways.
Oh yeah.
But There was, I mean, Revival. There's songs I like on that album, yes, but I just, there's songs like Heat or,
Heat. I don't know that song.
that's off Revival, but
I haven't listened to honestly I haven't listened to any Eminem albums for all the way through, except for the Eminem Show.
Eminem Show's a good album.
That's because I have that album on
CD.
Yeah.
I used to, and then
I used to listen to it in my old car. That was really good.
Beamer.
man,
Yeah, man. I had CDs. I'd bought a whole bunch of CDs, and I just listened to CDs in that car.
I love
most part.
collecting
That's
CDs, bro.
And then I would go through them so many different times, though. And then I was just like, well, now I'll just play because this is right around the time where Apple stopped using the headphone jacks.
Right.
What year was that?
I think that was 2016.
Yes, it was
2017.
Yeah. Because I was 16 at the time, and then I remember having and complaining about having to get an adapter to plug the aux cord in, and then because at the time they was only made by Apple, so you have to buy the adapters.
Another,
Right.
Apple product.
Yeah.
Is that when they first started coming out with like the AirPods and stuff, and they were like, hey, to get people
yes.
to switch over, basically?
Yeah,
That
and
was also when they took the home button out.
exactly. Yeah, and that's actually like right around the same time where I got my car had, I remember now, my car had Bluetooth, but I never used it because it was just like one of the first cars, like because it was because now all cars now have Bluetooth in them, but
Yeah.
with that car it was like a luxury to have it in.
It was like the...
Because there was still, it
It's
had
like
like a
the-
really nice CD player in it and a really nice sound system. It honestly had the best sound system that I've heard of.
had that harem
in a cars.
cardon. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
Harem cardon?
I have no
I think
idea.
that's what it is for
Because my dad
newer ones.
my dad was telling me that it was Bose, and then we looked it up, and then we realized that it wasn't. But because I think all the new ones now have Bose. All the new BMWs have Bose. And I bet those are, like, Bose sound systems are amazing. Have you ever heard Bose, Skyler?
Yeah, I've heard. I've heard of Bose.
Yeah, they have.
I haven't had any of their. I don't think I've had any of their stuff, but I have definitely.
Well, it's
heard
just really
their-
expensive. That's
I've
the
heard
problem.
they're good.
They are very, very good. I've never had any. Like, I think my mom had a small speaker, but what I've always wanted was the surround system. That's
Man.
what they're known for, is like their surround systems. and, like-
JBL's about all I need, man. Cause
yeah, JBLs are
JBLs are-
amazing.
they pack the punch, and I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to save up and get me a JBL boombox with like what Seth's got.
Yeah. What about one like smaller than that though, so that you can kind of move it around a little bit more?
Yeah, the only thing bad about that one that I have is it's quite literally.
Yeah.
I think it is. It's like about 40 pounds.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
do have a
very large.
JBL Charge 5 for that, for moving for
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm saying like get like meet in the middle with it, so you can have one all the time.
They have one that's like maybe.
I would love to have one in the middle. Honestly,
The JBL Extreme, I think those are in the middle.
I don't know. I think
That-
there's
that
one
one
even
I
above
showed
that
you
that's
was-
in the middle of what you're talking about.
The one you
and-
showed me was the first boombox.
Yeah, there's other ones too.
There's one that kind of looks like that right there. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That's like kind of like it's weird. It's like a party box, but it's just it looks like someone took a party box and cut it in half and just.
I wish KRK, because those speakers are KRK. I wish that they made speakers that were portable speakers.
Do
I
you-
would love those. I would buy those.
like those right there.
Yeah, like those right
I
there.
wonder what would keep them from being able to have a pair there like that.
I don't know. They just specialize in like studio monitors.
Oh, okay.
So,
I guess
that's just what they're known for. And
when they're designing them, I guess they don't
Yeah,
really
and
think
they're-
about it.
they're probably the most popular studio monitor brands, because they have bigger ones that are like industry standards.
Mm.
Those are amazing, but it's a special type of audio that comes out. It's like it's directorial. I believe that's what it is.
Right.
So the sound comes to you at a certain direction.
You know what I just thought? Like
What?
if they had like AI speakers and it could see where you were at in the room and direct the music.
Well, they already have that for that right there. For the HomePod.
That's pretty cool.
That was like that's the first speaker that ever came out with some sort of design like that, which is pretty crazy. But what it does is there's sensors on it that senses what's around it, the objects around it, so it knows how to direct the audio that's coming out. So now it notices that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 spots where it's blocked off at, so that they play the music more towards that way, so it bounces off, and some more towards this way too, so we can hear it better right there. And then it changes, it adapts if it's put into a different area.
Right. That would be a cool speaker. Sounds like that's
There's a lot of
good
speakers
one.
in here now. You think about it.
There is a lot of speakers in here now that I think about it. No, there definitely is.
How many?
A lot.
I don't know.
A lot, like there, like even, like with even a mixture of just everything. If you think about it,
You got
like
to
everything is
variety.
like there's so many speakers around us now that because there's a TV speaker, there's the sound bar. There's even, if you like really want to think about it, there's headphones right there. That's considered like small speakers, I guess, small head speakers.
We got speakers on.
Ear speakers. We got speakers on our head. There's a pair right here
There's
that
a speaker
Skyler
right-
brought. And then
another.
that camera right there has a speaker, has a built-in speaker. We're speaking right now.
Speakers.
The mic.
Yeah.
The mic has a.
We're speaking into the microphones right now.
We're speaking into the microphones right
We're-
now.
You're
Hey.
speaking it into existence.
We're speakers, and we're speaking everything into existence.
Speaking about.
We're speaking about.
We're just speaking shit into existence.
Yeah, we're just speaking up. Yeah. We're speaking up and we're
Speaking your mind.
yeah, we're just
speaking up
speaking
into
our mind.
space.
We're just spick and spat.
Spick and spit.
Speak and spat. Spick and spat. Speaking
Spick and
up.
spit.
Speaking up for spick and spat.
Speaking of speaking.
Speaking of spick and spat, we have our guest
Skip
Tyler Jarvis. It's not even Skyler, it's Tyler.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Really?
I get that a lot.
Oh no.
There'll be some people come up to me. What up, Tyler? Hey, Tyler.
Tyler Jarvis.
And I'll be like, hey, it's Skyler.
You know, I think there's a person in my family that calls me Carlson.
Carlson.
And you know who you are. And she has called me Carlson my whole life, and even my parents have corrected her, and people around her have corrected her and been like, hey, his name's Carson, not Carlson. And then she will argue with them. She'll be like, that's not his name. His name's Carlson.
God bless her.
Carlson T. Bowman.
God bless her.
God bless her. Carlson T. Bowman.
Carlson T. Bowman.
That's right. We're here with Carlson T. Bowman.
That's
and
the name of the episode.
No. We're name it Spick and Spat.
Spick and spat.
Yeah.
Spick and spat. That's
Spick and
pretty hard.
spat.
Spick and Spat.
Spick
Why did
and
this sound like racial slurs?
That did to me.
Oh, it sound like racial slurs.
Dang, now I never thought of it that way.
Gosh
Carson.
darn it, man. I
Gosh.
don't think that they are racial slurs, but they sure as heck sound like it. They sound like they would be. If you called somebody one of those, I guarantee somebody would be like, "What the heck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
You're a
What
spat.
the freak did you just say to me? What the mess?
What the
What the hickety heck?
What the blast?
hippity hoppity? You are my.
You are my.
Jimmy's gonna have a rough time.
Bro.
Hippity hoppity, we are in poverty.
On the blickety block, I don't stippity stop when I drippity drop this new hippity hop.
Oh, he's starting to spit.
And sippity sop, clippity clop, jibbity jibbity dibbity dibbity dop. Fibbity fop, I'm sipping and sippity glibbity glibbity thibbity libbity fibbity fop.
Liberty bibbity.
Yeah, I'm going ham, bro.
That's
it's your
hard.
turn, Seth. Yeah.
When I tried to rhyme, I won first. When I tried to rhyme, I won first place. Your rhymes were so dead, they stayed at your birthplace.
Hey. Skyler's dripping and dropping over here. Woo! Sipping and sopping and clipping and clopping and fipping and fopping.
I think we're gonna wrap it up on that note.
We might as well, man.
This is Skyler Jarvis, Carson Bowman, and Set the Death on Meth signing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skyler has left the building. Hey, Bird, don't you want to say anything?